they can't keep getting away with this. I'm pissed off that after 30 years, we still have never had a Bad Boys movie. Because Bad Boys is easily one of the most entertaining films you're gonna watch this summer. The Fresh Prince and Martin, they just can't miss. So here are my quick, honest, spoiler-free thoughts of the movie, so don't worry, I'm not gonna be talking any spoilers. Bad Boys Ride or Die picks up right after the events of the last film, where if you'll remember, the captain was killed, and in this movie, he's being framed, which leads to people thinking that Mike and Marcus has something to do with it, and this becoming a personal vendetta for them to clear not only their names, but the captain's name. I mean, let's be honest, the real reason everyone goes to watch these movies is because of Will Smith and Martin Lawrence's chemistry. They're the heartbeat that keeps this franchise going, and their dynamic is just as charismatic and hilarious as ever. But they actually get some really interesting little character arcs in this movie. Like Mike is dealing with PTSD, and Marcus has a spiritual awakening. Which, I mean, let's be real, Martin Lawrence in these movies has been the highlight, and he just gets even more stuff to chew on. They have my theater dying. But I think we gotta give a massive shout out to directors Adil El Arbi and Bilal Falah, because they got the sauce, they got the juice. I really just love their over-stylized action and camera movement. But you might have seen a clip of Will Smith in this camera contraption that, yes, gives us POV shots, like Call of Duty. When Michael Bay left the franchise, I was concerned because I'm a fan of his Bayhem, but they have a little bit more controlled Bayhem. Crane shots, quick cuts, drone shots, you name it, they were cooking. Another one of the major standouts is how much care is put into each of the side characters in this movie. Mike Lowry's son, Armando, from the last movie gets a really cool action sequence. I just really love this character. Everyone in the family, along with some other side characters, get really great moments. But my brother in Christ, the MVP is Reggie. My theater was going ape shit in his scene. He had a high, like, it's crazy. Just to look back at, motherfucker, you look 30. Even him in the last film to where he is now. Now, I know I've been glazing the hell out of this movie, but it's not a perfect movie. There are some faults, like with the villain and some of the plot lines, they get kind of convoluted and it's just very generic and cliche. And at times the pacing could be an issue, but I always feel like that's a personal preference and not really a real criticism. And I mean, I gotta address the elephant in the room. These two, they're older gentlemen now. So there's gonna be a lot of suspension of disbelief in this movie, especially with the action sequences. You're like, there's no way they're actually doing that at that age. But when I go to a Bad Boys movie, I just want to have a hell of a time, laugh a lot, watch some great action, and just be entertained. And that's what Bad Boys Ride or Die is. It's a great summer action blockbuster. Trust me, you're gonna want to watch this one in the theater because the theater experience, it's real. And I was just feeding off that energy that everyone else in the crowd was giving. The biggest issue with this movie is that it's not called Bad Boys for Life. They should have saved the title from the last movie for this one. And I just gotta say, I love Will Smith. I love that he's back. There's also like a lot of crazy ass cameos in this movie. Like, I don't think Deadpool and Wolverine is gonna have this many cameos. But all in all, I thoroughly enjoyed Bad Boys Ride or Die. I ended up giving it 3.5 stars out of 5 on Letterboxd. By the way, follow me there for more in-depth reviews. And let me know, you gonna be checking out Bad Boys Ride or Die this weekend? Drop a comment down below. And as always, like and follow for more.